There comes a moment in life when we realize that holding on is no longer protecting us. The feelings we carry, the habits we repeat, and the stories we replay in our minds all begin to shape the way we live. Sometimes they hold us back more than they help us move forward. Emotions are natural and necessary. They help us experience the depth of life. But when emotions stay too long, when sadness, anger, or fear take root inside us, they can become heavy, coloring everything we see, everything we do, and even the way we feel about ourselves. Old patterns work in the same way. Perhaps they were once useful. Maybe they kept us safe or helped us survive difficult moments. But over time, patterns can become chains. We repeat the same choices, the same reactions, the same ways of thinking, even when they no longer serve us. Releasing is not about rejecting our emotions or pretending the past never happened. It is about acknowledging what we carry, honoring its role in our story, and gently loosening our grip. It is about trusting that we are strong enough to stand without the weight we once leaned on. Letting go can feel like exhaling after holding your breath for too long. At first, it feels unfamiliar, even uncomfortable, but slowly the body relaxes, the heart opens, and a sense of lightness begins to return. When we release, we create space. Imagine your heart as a garden. If the soil is crowded with weeds of anger, regret, or fear, there is no room for flowers to bloom. But when you clear away what no longer belongs, the ground becomes fertile again. New life has a chance to grow. Releasing is a practice. It does not happen in one moment or with one thought. It happens in layers, like peeling away the skin of an onion. Each time we let go of a little more, we step closer to freedom. Each time we breathe through the discomfort of release, we give ourselves a gift, the gift of peace and self-love. One of the greatest truths is that emotions are meant to move. They are energy in motion. Like waves in the ocean, they rise, swell, crash, and return to stillness. When we resist them, we suffer. When we cling to them, we suffer. But when we allow them to flow through us, when we feel them fully and then release them, we return to balance and inner harmony. Old patterns also dissolve when we bring them into awareness. The moment we notice ourselves repeating a cycle, we hold the power to choose differently. Awareness is the key. With awareness, we can say, I see this pattern. I honor that it helped me once. But now, I choose another way. That choice is liberation. It is freedom to live fully, to embrace life with openness and courage, and to allow ourselves to become the person we are truly meant to be. When you let go, you reclaim your power. You begin to see life not through the lens of old wounds, but through the clarity of the present moment. You begin to make choices that reflect who you are becoming, not who you used to be. You step into your life with confidence, hope, and the courage to embrace change. There are many ways to release. Some people write in journals. Some move their bodies through yoga, dance, or gentle exercise. Some sit in quiet meditation, observing their thoughts without judgment. And one of the most beautiful, natural, and healing ways is through singing, which touches the soul directly and allows deep emotions to flow freely. Singing is more than sound. It is vibration. It is breath turned into music. It is emotion transformed into energy. When you sing, you open your lungs, your chest, and your heart. You allow what is inside to come out, not only in words, but in tone, rhythm, resonance, and feeling. Singing connects us to something primal and universal. Every culture, every tradition, every era has used song as a way of healing, celebrating, and releasing. When we sing, we do not need to explain or analyze. The voice becomes an instrument of truth, a mirror of our emotions, a bridge between the heart and the world. It does not matter how your voice sounds. It does not matter whether you sing in tune or out of tune, softly or loudly. What matters is the freedom to express. Singing allows you to release what words cannot capture. It shakes loose the emotions that are stuck. It turns heaviness into vibration, into flow, into harmony, into something beautiful and freeing. When we release, we reclaim our power. We begin to see life not through the lens of old wounds, but through the clarity of the present moment. We start to make choices that reflect who we are becoming, not who we used to be. Each time we notice a recurring thought or reaction, we gain the chance to respond differently, with intention and awareness. Letting go is not a single event, but a journey. It requires patience, compassion, and practice. Sometimes emotions resurface, old patterns reappear, or memories bring back feelings we thought were gone. Each time we acknowledge them without judgment and allow them to move through us, we strengthen our ability to remain centered and free. One of the most powerful tools for release is movement. Gentle stretching, yoga, or walking can help the body release tension that holds emotional energy. Combined with mindful breathing, the body and mind harmonize, and a sense of lightness emerges. Another tool is journaling. Writing allows us to pour out what we carry inside, transforming heavy thoughts into words that can be observed and understood. By putting feelings on paper, we create distance, clarity, and insight. We start to recognize patterns, triggers, and emotions that no longer serve us. Through this recognition, we can consciously choose what to let go. Singing is another immediate and visceral way to release. Singing engages breath, vibration, and resonance, opening pathways in the body that words alone cannot reach. When we sing, we activate the diaphragm, lungs, and chest, creating energy that moves through the body. Emotions that feel stuck or heavy are transformed into sound, rhythm, and vibration. Even a simple hum can shift energy, calm the nervous system, and bring a sense of release. The voice becomes a bridge between inner experience and outer expression, allowing emotions to flow freely. It does not matter whether the voice is perfect or melodic. What matters is intention, willingness to express, and courage to release. Singing softly, loudly, with melody or without, creates a space for the heart to heal and for the mind to settle. The act of vocal expression can bring tears, laughter, relief, and renewed vitality. Music also connects us to others, reminding us that we are not alone in our feelings. Every note, every vibration resonates with something universal inside us. Even speaking affirmations or gentle humming can help release tension. Each time we use our voice as a tool of release, we reinforce the mind-body connection and open pathways for healing. Letting go also involves forgiveness toward ourselves and others. Holding on to resentment, guilt, or regret weighs heavily on the spirit. By acknowledging these feelings and consciously choosing to release them, we lighten the inner burden. Forgiveness does not mean forgetting or excusing. It means creating space for growth, peace, and renewed energy. As we practice releasing, we notice small changes: a lighter heart, clearer thinking, calmer presence, and a sense of freedom that was once hidden beneath old emotions and patterns. These shifts accumulate, creating transformation over time. The more we practice, the easier it becomes to let go. Breathe deeply and step into life with openness and courage. Singing remains one of the most joyful ways to accompany this process. Each note carries a message. I am letting go. I am free. I am whole. In everyday life, a morning hum, a song while walking, or vocal release after stress can help discharge accumulated energy. Over time, these small acts create resilience, clarity, and inner harmony. Releasing is not about perfection. It is about progress, intention, and self-compassion. Each time you let go of what no longer serves you, you step closer to freedom. Singing, humming, or breathing with awareness honors the life force within you. Integrating movement, journaling, vocal expression, forgiveness, and awareness cultivates a lighter, freer life. Emotions flow, patterns dissolve, the heart opens, and we become more attuned to ourselves, compassionate toward others, and aligned with our inner truth. Let your voice rise, let your heart open, and allow yourself to experience the freedom that comes from releasing what you no longer need. Singing is more than music. It is expression, healing, and a reminder that you are alive, present, and capable of transformation.